My dad got the Michigan job in '74. Dad says, hey, there's another coach on the staff who's got 2 boys. And here comes Jack Harbaugh with John and Jim. So we're going to watch Jim Harbaugh play baseball. And Jim is the pitcher that day. And so we're on the bench. And while the players are all warming up, and Jim says, hey, watch this. So he goes out for warm-ups. And Jim is throwing these crazy moon balls 25 feet in the air, dropping them to the catcher with this wild motion. And he's just like out of control, right? Umpire says, play ball. 9 BBs later, he has 3 strikeouts, and he comes to the bench high-fiving us. So that was the first time we ever got to meet Jim Harbaugh.
I don't think he's changed much.
He hasn't. That game is special. That game was special back then. I was in the middle of the Bo Woody War. As a 4th, 5th, 6th grader, I couldn't even focus in school on Friday waiting for that game. I would go to the Harbaugh's house and walk to the games with them. And I can remember, so Jimmy and I always worked. We first started on the Michigan sideline. This is in the mid-'70s where they didn't have phones. The guy in the press box would tell the crowd, heard it from a guy on the field, call from a telephone where there were 4 plug outlets behind the bench, and Jimmy and I were the pluggers. So we would run and plug in the phone so the guy could tell up top who made the play. And so Jimmy taught me this. We had a nice little ticket thing going where we would find somebody out of town who had no friends, and we'd get their tickets and sell them for a few bucks. Well, one time I found a Michigan-Ohio State sideline pass in the middle of the locker room.
Oh.
So I put it in my pocket, and I'm like, Jim, what do you think? Can we get $100 for this? 12 years old, $100 would be pretty good back then, right?
Wow.
Jim's like, oh, let me take care of it. And he gave it to his friend. We didn't even make a penny. I was like, Jim's a year older. He's a lot bigger. He's a lot stronger. He's a lot meaner than me. I couldn't say anything, but I was mad.